Hello, hello, my lovely web weavers. How are we all today? Or tonight? Or this morning? Depending on your time zone, of course. I am your baroness, mother of spiders, Gwen. Good to see you. Nice to see you. I hope you're all doing wonderful, 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 wonderfully. So yeah, we will be playing some Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 tonight. But first, hi Manga Boy. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. Hello, Knight, my little one. I hope you're doing well. And hello to all of my lurkers, VOD watchers, and those that come after. But what I will be talking about first is what I ended up getting up to today. As the reason I had to cut my stream this morning short was because I had to go and get a blood test done. Now, don't panic. It's nothing bad. It's just what I usually get done. It's a precautionary thing that I have to do with the medication that I'm on. So, don't panic. Don't panic. But yes, after that I had to go and do some annoying governmental bullcrap. So, that was fun. Funny. Fun. It's the complete and utter opposite definition of fun. But. I am okay. I had some really yummy donuts as sort of like a treat for myself, thanks to my mama. She ended up helping me after the asshole on a electric bike knocked my drink bottle off and bumped into me, which was not pleasant. Someone's panicked and started a fire in the yard. And I wonder who did that. But yes, I ended up having a pretty decent afternoon after getting all of that governmental work all done. Hello, Quick Breaks. Hello, Pudding. I can see you lurking there. Make sure you stay studying. Not me. Right. I'll believe that, my little one. You make sure you put it out once you're done playing with fire, okay? Actually, we should make a fire weaver. Be like a fire weaver. Be like magma. A magma weaver. Yeah, so I managed to get Knights of the Old Republic to work this time. I made sure to test it before I ended up putting it to stream. So if it doesn't work, I'm going to KMS in Minecraft. So yeah. Because I swear to God, it was working. It was working. So if it doesn't work now, I'ma be very pissed. I'ma be very, very pissed. Now, excuse me while I just do a ping real quick. Na, 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 na. Why is it I feel like a tech priest? The amount of fucking cords and wires and everything else that I have stuck to me at the moment is absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, without further ado, let's start up the game. Yee, piss on me, I swear, someone keep typing my thoughts. Uh-huh. All right, we are going to try this. So just hold on to your britches and pray that this works. It should, because I did all of the things that it told me to do. So I've just got to wait for all of the cutscenes to cut through. There we go. And then I should be able to go to here and go. There it is. I got it to work. We did it. We did it. We did it. Hooray! Oh shit, loud. All right. How's that? How's the sound? Is the sound okay? Did we get the sound to work? So if I click out, it's going to stop playing the sound. So if someone could tell me that the sound is okay, that would be great. Hey, they've finally fucking fixed it. Hey, quick breaks. Congratulations on 20 successful consecutive streams. I have a Everglade now. Interesting. Sounds good. Perfect. Good. They've finally fixed the stream streak thing in my app. It actually shows up now. So that's good. That's absolutely brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Now, I'm just going to wait a little bit longer, as I do believe there are a couple of people who would be really upset with me if I started without them. But that's if they're even present at the present. Borrowed Sky has been watching for 20 consecutive streams. Nice thighs. Oh, really? I mean, he does have nice thighs, but I think that's more the pants. They're those flare out sort of pants. You know, the ones that kind of just are really, really puffy. But, alright. New game. Female Gentle Guardian. Female Jedi Consul. Jedi Consulars are masters of the Force and spend less time in combat training. Recommended for advanced players only. Morning, House Gremlin. I hope you're having a wonderful day, or start of the day. Jedi Guardians focus on combat training and Jedi lightsaber mastery. Jedi Sentinels are well balanced and possess many skills. Jedi Consulars are masters of the Force and spend less time on combat training. Okay, that got loud. The hell? How loud did that get? It wasn't too loud, was it? Anyway. I think I go to work in an hour, just focusing on creative stuff. I see. That's good. That's good. I think we're gonna go the consular. Hi, Jack. I hope you're doing well. I hope your day at work goes good. Actually, I think we might be a sentinel. Pick character, custom character. Well, I want custom character, so portrait. No. Yes. Then we want attributes. The attributes of your character apply bonuses or penalties to everything from combat to skill checks to force powers. Check each attribute to see what aspects of gameplay it can affect. Strength measures your power. A high strength modifier. Look at that jaw. It can cut cheese. Yes. Yes, it can. Strength measures physical power. Cheese.
Cheese.
I was waiting for that.
Cheese. Cheese. Cheese.
Cheese.
Grated.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Fucking cheese.
Cheese. Cheese. Cheese. Cheese. You have to cut your piece of cheese.
Cheese.
A knob of cheese. 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 And tons
Good.
of cheese. Cheese.
Not too
cheese,
loud for you
cheese, washing
guys.
the cheese,
A
cheese,
little
cheese.
bit
That
loud
was
for
too
me,
much
but
cheese. The
you
correct
guys
name.
should be
Choose a different
okay, I
coloured
think.
cheese. Cheese.
Melee damage and chance to hit, which is important for characters that use close range combat
straightforward,
weapons.
bog standard, itchy.
Alright, so
Savage.
we're gonna go
Join
with
us again
a
next time when we make
14
Egg.
in the strength category. Because I do intend to deal with lightsabers. There's your agility and reflex as modifiers to range attack rolls and increases a character's defense, making them harder to hit. We'll break that even. Constitution represents health and resilience. A high constitution adds modifiers to the vital points gained at each level up. Constitution also determines what type of implants the character can equip. This ability attribute is important for all classes. So I think we're going to bump that to 14 as well. Knowledge and reasoning. A high intelligence add modifiers to the number of points a character has to spend on essential skills. Pumping that to 14 as well. Wisdom represents willpower and perception. A high wisdom modifier adds modifiers to Jedi Force points and Force powers saving throws. The Force powers of a Jedi with high wisdom also much harder to resist. High charisma increases the potential potency of characters' Force powers. It also... Why would you need strength for lightsaber? It's as light as, you know, light. Funnily enough, when two lightsabers collide, it's actually the force, like the actual strength of the wielder, to push the other lightsaber away. It's the same reason why they can deflect, certain Jedi can deflect heavier blaster shots than others, because the recoil that they would feel is less because they have a high strength. At least that's what I was told. Also reduces the penalty for using force powers of an opposing alignment. A light side character with high charisma can use dark side powers with less of a penalty. And a high charisma also improves your companion's chance to hit. Finally, charisma influences a character's persuade skill. 14. We'll break even on that one. Now, where to put the last points? I mean, if we put it into strength, we can go a strength build. But I think I want to do the charisma. Just so we can have the potency of force powers to be higher. So that's our starting stats. Fortitude, reflex, and will. Skills. Each of your character's skills has a number associated with it. This is the skill rank and determines how good the character is with that skill. When using a skill to perform an action, the rank is compared against a difficulty check. Exactly. Especially seeing how the hot Sith chick is really my type. The rank is compared against a difficulty check. What did I say? I said nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what I just said. Waves hand mysteriously. For example, to open a lock with a DC of 15, take your skill rank in security plus wisdom modifier plus d20 roll. If the total is 15 or greater, the lock is opened. So hey guys, who wants to play Star Wars D&D? Because this is pretty much what this is, by the way. For those that have never played any of the KOTOR series. A funny thing to say for someone with witnesses. Alright, we have 20 points. Crosscast, intelligence, treat injury, persuade. Well, of course I want to upgrade our persuade to the maximum. I'm going to grab 2 in repair. Security is used to access electronic devices. Once a character invests points in this skill, it becomes one of the default options on targeted doors and containers. Security spikes can grant a bonus to the skill. And any in inventory will also appear as a default option on target doors. Alright, let's get 2 points into security. We'll get the awareness skill maxed. We'll get computer usage maxed. And then we'll get we'll get 1 into stealth and 1 into treat injury. I think that's a decent choice. Now, the feats. Let's have a look. Some feats allow you to use special items like heavy armor. Other feats modify saving throws and skill checks during the game. And some feats are used during combat. Check the description for details on specific feats. You have been granted the following feats this level. Very nice. Well, I think we've got 1 remaining feat. And I think finesse lightsabers. Character has mastered using grace and speed with lightsabers instead of raw power. Character can use either their dex or strength. All 7 feet are taken. Terrible. Terrible. Your head. It gives a +1 point bonus to repair, skill, security, and computer use. Receive this bonus. Conditioning provides a +1 bonus to all saving throws, reflecting the character's excellent physical condition. Persuade, aware, and treat illness. I think we're gonna get empathy, because that's kind of my thing. I am a very empathetic person. Hi, Dark Deed, it's good to see you. Hi, hi. As you probably know, we're playing KOTOR 2 today, so I hope you're ready for some Star Wars D&D. Alright, we'll take that as the feat. Now, the name we will go with is Gwen. Empathy should be good with charisma. Exactly, exactly. Gwen. No, B. The illegitimate child of Obi-Wan Kenobi. No, just... Alright, Gwen Kenobi. Let us begin our journey into a galaxy far, far away. Oh crap, that's right. Hang on a sec. That was Night of the Old Republic.
Primary power offline. Hyperdrive offline. The Ebon Hawk is adrift in space after a terrible battle. Most of its crew are dead or dying.
Hi, Chloe. I hope you're
Lying in
doing
the
well.
medical room in critical
Is it too
condition.
late for singing?
You won't
Yes,
survive
Dark.
long
It
without
is an
medical
afternoon
attention.
stream.
The hyperdrive
But
is damaged.
if you
Main
do
power must
redeem
be
it,
restored
I
in
will
order to
schedule
bring
it
the
for
engines
tomorrow.
online and dock with the nearby Paragus mining station for much needed repairs. Your fate and that of the Ebon Hawk depend upon T3M4, a lone astromech droid. Return to this location at any time to skip the prologue.
Well, we'll continue the prologue because,
Press W.
you know,
as
learning is good.
to move. This is the galaxy map. It shows you are near Paragus, a minor colony. When the hyperdrive is fixed,
Nah, I have
you
no
can use the
guarantee.
galaxy map
Okay.
to choose a destination planet.
Cancel. Active quests. Screen includes important info related to your ongoing adventures. Refer to the journal for hints and games guidance.
You have new quests. To view your quests, open the game menu, default escape, and look in the journal, default.
Default J. Okay, prologue. Save the Ebon Hawk. Alright. Gwen Kenobi is lying in the med bay in critical condition. Use a med pack to stabilize her vitals. Fully heal Gwen will require the facilities at Paragus mining station. Okie dokie then.
This room contains a plasma cylinder and the communications console. To target one of
Alright. What do we get? Computer spike. Get items.
come across many containers, some of which will be locked. The computer spike you just picked up can be used at computer terminals to access functions, such as opening doors.
Okay. Ebon Hawk. Communications console. Damage minimal functionality. Primary functions offline. Well. Let's splice the computer systems. You've sliced into the Ebon Hawk cockpit computer, bypassing the main console's functionality. Open the main hold containment door. There we go. Get the hell out of here now. The door in the corridor behind you opens, allowing you to access the rest of the ship. Dark Deed showing up in the middle of the night for karaoke. I mean, you're all crazy enough to actually redeem karaoke if I let you for that. I'm good, Chloe is eating dinner that I made her. That's good. How's your ribs feeling? Hopefully they're doing well. Security. Unlock the...
Your security skill is too low to open this footlocker. However, you can use your weapon to bash it open.
Broken
Click on the
droid.
bash icon
Get
and
items.
press 1. If you need help exploring the Ebon Hawk, access the map screen by pressing M.
I might have nearly fallen today.
This lift will take you to the outer hull of the Ebon Hawk, where you will find many parts and lines to use for accessing and repairing the hyperdrive. Use the lift controls to go up.
Well, that's not good.
This is the utility lift.
Need to look after the pregnant lady. Yes. Well, you're doing a very good job.
This is the medical room.
Medical storage bin. Get item.
The med pack can stabilize your condition.
Treat injury.
Success. You are stabilized. To recover fully, you will require the medical
Love that.
facilities
Success.
at
You
Paragus
have been
Medical
stabilized.
But you are not in any danger of dying from your wounds right now.
That's good. Alright then. Let's keep scrolling along. Let's go to the
This
engine.
is the engine room.
Locked. Okay. What's this way?
This is the
Locked. Dun, dun, dun.
This is the cargo hold.
security. There we go. We got the metal box. Field survival pistol. Interesting.
Sensor droids emerge from this box
When you opened it,
These droids will make for excellent target practice. Use the weapon from this container to attack the droids. You can equip a weapon from the equip screen. To open the equip screen,
Okay. Shock arm equipped. Right weapon. Field pistol. There we go.
click on the blaster icon in the top right area of the screen.
Okay. The game pauses when you sight an enemy and the selection reticle will show up red. Use the mouse to select the other hostile targets. This auto pause option can be disabled in the options screen. I'm saving so I can have Mum sing to me. I mean, okay, here's a crazy idea. What about a lullaby? I have 30k. Bloody hell. Okay. I was gonna say, what about a lullaby karaoke? Whenever you spot an enemy, left click on the selected enemy wants to enter combat mode. This will lock the camera on your selected target. Left clicking the target again will cause the character to perform the default action. Your chances of hitting a target are controlled by your statistics and behind the scenes combat rules. Combat is not affected by your aim, your character's movement, or the movements of your targets. Alright. Remember, left click the target once to engage. You will automatically attack your target each round. You do not have to click again until you select a new target. Ah. Spacebar.
Change your target by pressing
Q and E.
or left click on the object you want to target. To attack an
Okay, Q and E. That one. You are going to put me to sleep if you sing lullabies. That would be the point of a lullaby stream, yes. That's on the morrow.
sensor droids. To continue combat training, open the metal box again. More sensor droids emerge from the container.
Shoot the sensor droids!
Pause and unpause combat by clicking on the hourglass icon in the lower right area of the screen.
Lower
Press
right.
spacebar.
Ah, that one.
Pausing combat will help you plan your moves strategically. Destroyed another
There we
group
go.
of sensor droids.
Alright.
To continue combat training, open the metal box. The lock on this container is too difficult to open. You'll need to use a security tunneler to help open the lock.
Alright,
If
let's
you
get that.
encounter a difficult lock on a container or door,
Then we high
use the
security.
security tunneler on it to
Alright. Security tunneler. There we go. Computer spike, parts, components, get items. No sleep for me. Sleep is bad. I mean, sleep is good. Sleep is very nice sometimes.
Other characters is much like using the computer console in the cockpit. Scroll through your response options or move the mouse cursor, and then click to select a response. Note that some responses may influence
How other characters react to you. So choose carefully.
Furthermore, certain skills, powers, and attributes may
Well, then
modify
yeah,
what choices you
is
have,
bad.
or how successful you are.
Yeah,
with
especially if
those
you toss and
choices.
turn. That could probably be bad for you, yeah.
3CFD is malfunctioning.
Functioning.
You can fix him by using a part.
Luckily,
you
I
have
already found
one. If you repair 3CFD, he can join your party and assist you in repairing the ship.
Yes. Fix the droid.
You have fixed 3CFD. Now he will join
Yes,
your party.
Chloe. Yes, Alex. You have been very good. Invite 3DC.
3CFD is now a member of your party. To change which party member you control, click on the their portrait or press tab. Later, when you have more companions, you can add and remove party members from the party screen in the game menu.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
This container is locked and requires a key. Search
Okay.
the ship, find a key to the locker.
Dum 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 dum.
This blast door is
Magnetically sealed and cannot be opened. Broken
This is
droid.
the main hold.
Security console. Computer, splice the system. Failure. Not enough spikes to perform operation. You'll need to search the ship for more spikes. Oh, fuck you too, game. Security.
Your security skill is too low to
Fine.
open this footlocker. However, you can. Your security.
Oh, fine. You want me to bash the locker. It's like, no, we're not going to reward you for using, you know, your brain and actually using the things that you've found. Mash the thing. There we go. And I'm not doing anything.
Sometimes bashing or blowing open a container will break some of the items in the container, but you can use even broken items. They can be turned into useful components at a workbench.
That's good to know. At least the items aren't completely forever useless. Pung, pung, pung.
You can hear a banging noise coming from the other side of the door to this storage compartment, but the door is sealed shut and cannot be opened from the outside.
Locker key. Get
This
item.
old woman appears to be dead. There is a key card on the body that looks like it opens a locker
Darling,
somewhere.
will you look after me? Because I did once fall on my side and cried out in pain. It really hurt. I'd look after you, yes. As I'd look after all of my
This glass
weavers.
door is magnetically sealed.
Especially a hurt
Cannot be
weaver.
opened.
Alright, so we've got the e-card to that. Where is it? It's over here.
This is the cargo hold.
This is the cargo hold. Got the key card. Let me in. Droid impact armor computer spike
Use
parts.
the key card you found to open the locker. The impact.
Is D&D. Sometimes I want to throw the bottle after I drink potion. They won't let me. I mean, technically speaking, you could. Like, that makes sense. Like, your DM is not exactly, you know... And if anything, you could just use it as a improvised weapon, which is, yes, it's only like 1d4 damage, but it's still 1d4 damage. You know what I mean? Like,
This is the garage. This is the garage. To access the area beyond this door, you will have to use
solo mode.
click the solo mode button at the bottom right area of the screen.
No, no thanks. Well, let's try this security console again. Success! You're sliced into the Ebon Hawk security system with the port aft section of the ship, which includes the engine room, utility lift, and the garage. Access security cameras. View the outer garage doors. View the inner garage doors. View engine room. Utility lift. Access security doors. Open. Ah, okay, so you've got to close the outer to open the inner. Okay. Well, alright, so that's fine. Alright, let's go out onto the hull of the ship like a good astromech droid, shall we? Where the hell was that lift? There it is.
This is the utility lift.
This is the utility
You can use
lift.
this
No
lift
shit.
to take you to the outside of the Ebon Hawk.
Go outside. Oh, damn. Definitely looks like we took a bit of damage, didn't we?
Don't forget to explore the other side of the Ebon Hawk. This is the port side of the bubbles ahead indicate mines that you've detected automatically with your awareness skill. Some mines require higher awareness to detect.
Okay.
Approach mines carefully. They will blow up and damage you if you get too close. You can use your demolition skill to either disable or recover these mines. Recovering mines requires a higher demolition skill than disabling them. But you get to keep the mine, which you can then use to set as a trap for enemies or break down into components at a workbench.
I think we're going to try and recover. Heck yes! Recover! Yay! Alright, what else have we got around here? Quad lasers. The hell are the quad lasers? Get items.
This is one of the Ebon Hawk's quad laser turrets. They are damaged, but you can scavenge some parts from it to use in repairing the Ebon Hawk.
That's good. The hell is this thing? Minor frag mine and parts. Okay.
Use the explosive device in this missile to blow open the engine room door inside the Ebon Hawk. This will give you access to the hyperdrive.
Alright, what else have we got?
Starboard side of the Ebon Hawk.
Let's have a look. Engine port. Get the
The
parts.
spotted engine port has some needed parts for the Ebon Hawk's hyperdrive. Take the parts. This open hatch has some parts that will be useful for getting main power restored.
So we're basically just like tearing the place apart. Why, when I was crying in pain, started laughing at me. Oh, that's unfortunate, Alex. And hello, hello, Dream. It's good to see you. We are doing the prologue. So we are the scrappy little robot dancing around the ship with his friend.
This is the starboard side of the Ebon Hawk.
Ooh, exposed wiring. More parts.
These exposed wires control the door to the starboard dormitory. The door is currently sealed, but you can override it from here.
Let's do that. Override the door.
Success. The door is opened. You can now access the starboard dormitory through the garage.
Hella, I am not impressed. Hella, I am not impressed that you laughed at her. You got yeah. You know what I'm trying to say. La da da, la da da. Alright. So I think we've got all the parts here. Let's go back down.
You can use the slip to take you back inside the Ebon Hawk.
Go inside. Oh, that's all I can do. Mom, she's being mean. I'll tell her to stop being mean or I'll bonk her on the head.
This is the garage.
Was it over here?
This blast door
No.
is magnetically sealed and cannot be opened.
Look out, dumb droid.
This is the main hole.
I mean, I could, but only good girls who don't laugh at each other
Blast door is
get that
magnetically
treatment.
sealed and cannot be opened.
That's the garage. Where the hell did we just open? Caught me off guard with the early stream. I was out getting my daily coffee. What do you mean early? It's 7 o'clock. It's the same time that I always do it. Am I
This
not
blast door
right?
is magnetically sealed and cannot be opened.
I overrode something.
This is the main hole. You can hear a banging noise
No.
from the other side of the door to this storage compartment, but the door
Is that? What the hell did we override that let us go into the what's the name? Port dormitory. Starboard dormitory. Garage. Wait, is that... Sorry, Alex, there's not much else I can do, unfortunately. Alright, so I think we have to go through the garage. Yes. Yes. We wish to turn solo mode on. Yes. I get it now. I get it now. Close outer door. Ah, okay. Open outer door. I get it. If I actually listen to the entire... If I listened to the entire explanation, we would be fine. But I didn't, did I? Here we go. Alright. That's a big ass hole in the ship.
These sparking wires connect to the trigger mechanism for the inner and outer garage doors. You can open and close the doors
from here. Interesting. Do nothing.
This is a workbench. With a workbench, you can break down objects in your
I haven't played
inventory
this
into
one yet,
components.
but as the
You can
Ebon
then
Hawk
use the
is in
components
this
to
one,
create
does that mean the
repair
old
kits,
crew is
weapons,
as well?
armor, and
Or is it too
upgrades.
early in the game
Because
to
of the
even know?
damage to the Ebon
I
Hawk,
have
this workbench
no
has
idea.
limited
I never played the
functionality.
first one.
You can still use it to create a repair kit, which you can use to,
To repair yourself.
Use the workbench to break down the items you've found into components. Then use the components to create a repair kit.
I've only ever played the second one, so learning about workbench, use the workbench to create or break down items. Lightsabers, no. First one is great. I will endeavor to try to play it at some point. Okay. Craftable items. Repair kit. There we go. And then I just use that on me. Click on a party member's portrait to use this item. There we go. You can stop looking like a hurt puppy now. Blast door.
This is the starboard dormitory.
I think this is where what we unlocked, wasn't it? Droid flame arm.
Found a droid flamethrower. This is one of the special weapons that droids can use. To equip it, open the equip screen by clicking on the blaster icon in the top right area of
So, that one.
the screen.
Aha!
View.
Alright, so we've got the flame arm now. What about this?
This blast door is magnetically sealed. When the Ebon Hawk has landed, this is where you will go to exit the ship.
Okay, good to know. Can you let me out now?
This is the
Thank you.
garage.
I was like, shit. What have I done? No, that access security doors. Close the inner door. And open the outer door. Let the poor little droid back in. Is that the engine room? That is the engine room. Left-clicking the mouse while a mine is selected in your action menu will place a mine. You can also disable and recover an enemy mine. Okay. Run! There we go.
This is the engine room.
Port engine.
Engine is shut down, but appears intact. Fixing the hyperdrive will allow you to restore power to the port engine and bring primary power online. The starboard engine is badly damaged. Fixing it won't be possible until after docking with the Paragus mining station.
Okay.
The hyperdrive is suffering badly. You won't be able to make the jump to light speed until it is fully repaired, and you do not have the needed equipment here on the Ebon Hawk. However, you should be able to rig the hyperdrive to restore primary power and bring the port engine online. This will allow you to dock with the Paragus mining station for full repairs.
Yay! Alright. Rig the hyperdrive.
Success! The hyperdrive is online. Primary power is
It's restored.
Only one step remains. Return to the galaxy map in the cockpit and travel to Paragus.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Hooray! Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
This is the cockpit.
Galaxy map.
Plot a course to the Paragus mining station. To dock with Paragus, left-click on the Paragus planet to select it, and then left-click on the travel button.
Okay, Paragus. Travel. The only problem is you guys aren't gonna see the
The
cutscenes.
sensors show the door to the storage compartment is being sliced. There is someone or something else alive on the Ebon Hawk.
HK! Oh no! We got him! Electrocuted the bastard. In a Bacta tank. For those that don't know, a Bacta tank is sort of like a miracle healing tank.
Awaken.
Beep 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 boop beep boop. Alright. Beep boop beep boop boop. Journal entry added. This is the Kolto tank you emerged from. Do you wish to heal yourself? Nope, leave the tank alone. We're held. Alright. Immersion in Kolto tank can heal most wounds. If you have lost vitality points during your exploration, return here to the medical bay to use the empty Kolto tank behind you to heal your wounds. Okay. Morgue door. What's in here? Medbay container. Medpack. Yoink. Mine now. Lab station. Medical storage. There we go. I knew taking security was a good idea. Yoink. And... Le yoink. There's going to be one very pissed off person. Active patient lifespans. Kotol Tank 1, deceased. Kotol Tank 2, deceased. Kotol Tank 3, patient recovered. Interesting. So everyone in those tanks are dead except us. That's interesting. What's this?
Still examining the survivors of the damaged freighter. Looks like it goes by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Only one survivor, placed in the Kotol tank for recovery. The carbon scoring on the vessel suggests it was in a battle, but no indication of who fired on it. Couldn't get much from the Nava computer. I'm surprised the ship was able to make it inside the Paragus asteroid field without the asteroid drift charts. Aside from the lone survivor, we recovered an old woman. No life signs. There was also a protocol droid and a utility droid on board. Sent both down to maintenance while security sorts through the other items on the ship. It looks like the utility droid, a T3 unit, was able to get the ship working enough to get to the colony. We're prepared to...
Okay, the recording cut short. That's never fun.
But we won't know for sure until we get the transmission back from the Republic. If the survivor is a Jedi, that would account for the recovery rate. But I'm more concerned that a Jedi here may cause trouble. Some of the miners, especially Corta, are already Another accident today. A detonation in the ventilation tunnels. If the lockdown measures hadn't activated, the whole facility would have been destroyed. Got most of the injured to the Kolto tanks in time, but the rest had to go to the morgue. One of the wounded said a droid caused the accident, but we couldn't get any specifics.
Interesting. Interesting.
Miners about the Jedi. A number of the droids have been acting oddly, and not even memory wipes seem to be fixing the problem. There was a detonation in another one of the fuel vents the droids were working in. We deactivated several of them and moved them down to maintenance. But we're still treating the plasma burns. That cuts us down to almost half shifts, and with the droids malfunctioning, we may not make the Telos shipment for this month. Fortunately, the detonation didn't cause a lockdown.
Warning, there has been a fuel detonation in the mining tunnels. Emergency lockdown commencing.
Speak of the devil.
Now report to quarters and prepare for emergency venting countermeasures.
No! If the ventilation systems are malfunctioning, evacuate the medical bay. Everyone evacuate.
Well, that's gotta suck. Patient treatment. All subjects being treated for severe plasma burns. Last treatment request resulted in death of all subjects except patient 3, who was reduced to minimal life signs. Check the last treatment request. Lethal dose of sedatives was added to all the tanks, including 3. There is no record of who ordered the treatment. Oh dear. Hi Marcus. Hello, hello. We played the prologue, yes. We played the prologue, yes. I know it's for optimized polygons. That haircut was funky. True, very true. Computer, attempt. Not enough spikes to perform the splice. Okay. That's fine. Access medical bay functions. Access morgue camera. Okay. Unlock door to morgue. We found our passenger. Log out. Who this? Plasma torch. Thank you very much. Oh. She just randomly gets up.
Find what you're looking for
Amongst the dead. Always liked this woman. It's the one I heard in the Koltol tank.
Yes, I had hoped as much. I slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things.
Stay out of my mind for future. Slept too long. You looked dead when I came in. You can touch minds and feign death. Who are you? God damn it. Having this on frickin'... Oh shit, I hope I didn't just break it. No? Did I break it? Please tell me I didn't break it. You can touch minds. Who are you?
I am Kreia, and I
Shit.
am your rescuer, as you are.
Fuck. What's the button? Turn it to window. Shit. Shit. No. Yes! Oh, thank fuck. Thought I broke it. Oh, I thought I broke it then. All my hard work would have been for nothing. I'm gonna use the number keys from now on, otherwise I'm gonna break shit. The last thing I remember, I was on board a Republic ship, the Harbinger. What happened to it?
Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt.
If you think I'm a Jedi, you're mistaken. I'm no longer a member of the Jedi Order.
Your stance, your walk tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down.
The Jedi Order and I have troubled history.
So it would seem. Keep your past and let us focus on the now.
Alright, I need to try something. Because they use a different thing. Yeah, I think they use that for the movie player. So hopefully the next time we have a cutscene, this will play it and not leave you guys in the dark. So anyway, moving on. She has 3 names, her past, present, the future. Her past, real name, never gets explicitly revealed during the game. And in fact, most people who play the game never know it. But there are a lot of subtle clues sprinkled throughout the game. I DM you. Your request, my sweet lady. Did we DM? Lava spider! Oh, that's adorable, Knight. That is absolutely adorable. Hang on, I gotta show everybody. This is adorable. Look what Knight made me. It's in my Weavers folder, which is in my streaming, which is in my Weavers. There it is. Look at it. It's a fire weaver. It's adorable. Congrats, Dark Deed, on your 10 stream streak. When did that... That didn't pop up. Unfortunate. But yeah, that's absolutely adorable. I love it. Anyway. That's the cute little thing that Knight did for me, which I appreciate entirely. Also, Marcus, congratulations on your 10 consecutive stream streak. You're doing pretty well for someone who can't catch most of my streams. And yes, if you did have one dream, congratulations on your 10 stream streak. I don't remember seeing it pop up, so I think the frickin' thing had a hissy fit again. Alright. What is this place? Alright, what's going on? How did we get here? Very well. How do we get out of here?
I do not know.
Pretty much what I'd be
removed
saying.
From the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived in must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave.
Care to explain why you're in such a hurry?
We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed.
You seem nervous. Is something wrong?
Even as I slept, I felt much unrest here. I saw strange visions, minds colored with fear. Now, everything here feels terribly silent. I would find out as much as you can about
but
this
it got
place
broken
quickly.
during one
I
of
fear
your
we will need to
daytime
depart as suddenly as
streams.
we arrived.
So I'm back at 9 again. Oh good, you have high awareness. Yes, because I am not stupid. As a Jedi, you should have high awareness. I also have high charisma. baseline wisdom. High strength. I'll show you the stats in a minute. We'll see. There's got to be someone left alive around here. I'll go looking for our ship and some weapons. Is there anything else I should keep an eye out for?
You may wish to extend your search to some clothes.
Oh, Marcus.
If only for proper first
How dear.
impressions.
Wait. Patients in the medbay were killed by lethal dose sedatives. Any idea how that happened? Persuade. Intimidate. Miners in this medbay were murdered. Know why? Let's go persuade.
I do not know. Why did they spare you?
They didn't. I got the same dose but survived. I fucking love that answer. It's like, how did you survive? I don't fucking know. It's like, why did they spare you? Bitch, they didn't. I just survived. Trained to resist poisons of the body. Maybe I'll ask the killer when we find him. Or her. No, honestly, Jedi do actually train the poisons and stuff like that, but it's like a specialty training.
Indeed, a Jedi trance could protect one from such poisons. In fact, the sedatives may have been intended to keep you unconscious for some time. It would prove lethal to those untrained in such techniques, however.
Most curious. Seem to know a lot about Jedi techniques.
And so do you. Perhaps we could discuss it at length later on. Now we have other concerns, among them finding our new enemy.
Okay, maybe I'll return once you actually answer my questions. I'll return soon. Sure you're alright?
I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here I will remain and attempt to center myself.
I'm trying to remember. You have taken your first steps on the path of the light side. Heroic acts and charitable responses to others will elevate you further, bringing you more in touch with the light side of the Force and its higher mysteries. Cruel or selfish acts will reverse this, causing you to fall to the dark side. Anyway, so these are the stats. I don't know whether you agree with these stats or not, but I think these will be pretty decent stats. Oh, excuse me. But I could be wrong. It's been a very long time since I played. Yes, I chose Sentinel. Weapon, plasma torch. What difficulty? I didn't get to choose a difficulty. What do you mean, difficulty? It's in the game settings. What? If you haven't chosen one, it's probably normal. Gameplay? Normal. Okay. Yeah, we'll be keeping it at normal because I've never noticed that before, so probably not a good idea to go fucking around with something I don't know. Alright, so we've got a weapon so that at least we have something to defend ourselves. Any door that can be bashed open can be cut through more easily with a lightsaber or construction tool, such as a plasma torch. To bash open this door, equip a plasma torch on the Yeah, I've already done that. Boring. Sorry, Marcus, I'm not a masochist like you. I like to actually... Gwen Kenobi, huh? Yeah, the illegitimate child of Jedi Obi-Wan Kenobi. Or his mother. I don't know, because I don't know what time period this takes place in. Okay, bash it. No, I mean, this type of difficulty is boring, where it just scales damage. Fair enough. Emergency lockdown overridden. Yeah, that's because I beat the shit out of it. 10,000 years before the prequels. Okay, definitely Kenobi's mother. Alright, now we're going to equip the vibroblade, because a vibroblade. And then in the second config, we'll get the plasma torch. Because I think it's... What is it to change... What is it to change weapon config? Less boring than the difficulty that scales HP by multipliers. H? Ah, thank you, Marcus. It's H. Broken droid. Burnt to a crisp dude. Droid impact armor Mark 1. Check keys in settings, I'm sure. Yes, but why do that when I have two very, very good fonts of knowledge? Hmm? Can you see why that would be a silly idea?
Emergency lockdown is in effect.
Okay, can I hit it? No, okay. What about... Oh, shit. Flurry. Power attack. Shut up! Power attack. Heck yeah. I just fear misleading you because I tend to rebind those and memorize my own idiosyncratic setup. Gwen Kenobi, the ancestor of Obi-Wan. Exactly. Mining laser, which we won't be equipping because we are going to be terrible at that. So we are melee pilled at the minute. Because I'm hoping I'm not wrong in thinking. There we go. I'm hoping I'm not wrong in thinking that getting a lightsaber is going to be a pain in the ass. I remember something vaguely about it being, like, difficult. For some reason. I don't know why, I just know there is a reason. Droid optimized interface. If it's anything like the first one. Oh, I heard the first one, it was nearly impossible. I want some clothes. Can somebody give me some fucking clothes? Please. Let's try our security. We're pretty high in security. Chemicals, components, and ion grenades. Thank you. Anything else I can activate? Okay, so console. Wait, was that another locker? Empty, nothing. Okay. Melee works great in early game because you get an accuracy bonus against shooters, and those droids are stuck on shooting. Not to mention I am melee pilled as well, Marcus, so I get a lot of bonuses. Who needs clothes when you just don't plan on getting hit? True, true, very true. Paragus safety, hollow orientation.
Is this thing on? Alright, all hands, especially you, Corda.
True.
Listen up, because I'm not gonna say this again. The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military
frag
weapons
weapon
into my facility is gonna take a long walk out the airlock. Why? Because in case you forgot, Paragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Paragus 2 and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out.
Yeah, he's pissed. Accident report log.
According to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The three idiots were grouped so close to the charge, it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust. The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened.
Convenient.
I don't like what's going on here. Ever since that Jedi showed up, things are getting worse. It's not just Corda and his miners, or the fights, but now the droids are acting crazy. If we don't find what's causing this, or who, this facility is going to be space dust by the time the next Telos freighter arrives.
I mean, pretty damn close.
So, you're in and maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. This shouldn't be happening.
I love that statement. This shouldn't be happening.
It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels,
It's like, no shit, this shouldn't be happening. That's why you're trying to find a solution.
I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir, these droids aren't combat models. Their mining lasers are weaker and less accurate than blasters. I doubt those droids could even hit one of us.
Are you blind? What about the miners in medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the exchange. So I want you to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility. And
Also, this was still during the Sith Jedi Wars, wasn't it?
And sonic charges you can find. If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down.
Or was this after the fall of the Sith?
Idiot.
Okay, so it's still part of the Jedi Sith War. Because I know there's a point where the Sith kind of disappear and the rule of two gets established. And I know it's around this time period that starts to happen. I mean, at the moment there are almost no Jedi or Sith. This is before the MMO. Ah, okay. So this is pre rule of two, but okay. I think I know where I'm at.
Installed an override switch to shut down any droids on this level, just in case someone locked
I
me out of
couldn't
the
see the crawling
administration
text.
console. As added insurance, I tied the
Sadly,
override
the
switch
game
to the circuit
skipped
to
it.
the holding cell door. It'll make sure it can only be opened if all
I
droids
hope
in the
I
level are
fixed
shut
that
down.
problem,
I
and
doubt
that if we do
Corda
get
or any of his
another...
men have the skill to pull off something like this.
What?
But
No
I'm
sexy
not
Sith
taking any
Lord?
chances
We
while
do
we're
have a
sitting in
sexy
the
Sith
middle of
Lord.
this
Don't worry.
asteroid minefield.
I know that for a
Whoever's
fact.
responsible won't be
'Cause I
able to
remember
have the
her.
droids rescue him after I
To my
lock him
knowledge
up.
of playing the game and the
Nothing will come
MMO,
through
the
that
Sith
door.
are very
You'll be
much
trapped.
planted in this universe. Okay. Security storage room,
I
inventory.
secured the stealth field generator inside one of the footlockers in the security storage room. If I have the specs right, the interface field should be effective against the
Droid
droid
sensors.
sensors. All I need to do is equip the belt and some skill with stealth in order to use
Well,
it.
fuck.
As long
We
as I
don't
get
exactly
too
have
close to the
skill.
droids, they shouldn't detect me.
I don't think we have a...
Before droids start malfunctioning, the belt should buy me enough time to get to the override switch I set up in the communications blister console. I'd rather
Communication
shut them down than
blisters
destroy them.
console.
I want to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. Maybe even turn them against whoever's sabotaging them.
Okay. Alright, so we know there's a... like, what's-a-name belt.
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives. Can
Yeah,
you
what?
not sense them? Reach out.
Cast aside your sight.
Cast
Cast
aside
aside
what
what
you
you see.
see, and
And
instead
instead, reach out.
with your perceptions.
Oh boy.
Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
Curious help, you have gained passive recognition powers. As figured you should save your game. No, when the power is triggered, you should save your game. Did you loot the locker? Yes, I did. Save. Save. Ion grenade. Where's the ion grenades? And how do we equip them? How do we use the grenades? Or do we not have the ability to use the grenades? You don't. You pause the game and then scroll the selection during battle. Ah, okay, good.
Ah,
Ba-doom.
hear it. It is faint, but it is there.
Strange, the sedatives are wearing off.
It is the Force, you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget.
Grenades! This is America, we have RPGs. But it doesn't feel like it did. Feels like it's coming from across a great distance. Like a sound, but it has become almost a decade. Forgotten. Ooh, you can't you also select the auto pause function so you can plan ahead? Or was that purely for the console port? The reason for it doesn't feel the same. Yes, we
Do not turn away from it.
don't
Listen.
spoil it for those that
Feel
haven't seen it,
echoing
Marcus.
Within you. Come, I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Also, yeah, auto pause should have turned on the second I opened that door. Gaining experience will slowly re-establish your connection to the Force. Go and level up your Force abilities. Heck yeah, alright. Level up! You've granted the following feats this level. Force sensitivity and unarmed specialist. Alright. Skills. Let's increase our awareness. How many we got? We got 5. Alright, so we'll grab awareness, persuasion, 2 to security, and 1 to computer use. Yes. Yes, that sounds perfect. Power. Heal. Force aura. Burst of speed. Force valor. Energy resistance. This power shields the Jedi in the Force, absorbing the first 6 points of damage from enemy energy, sonic, fire, cold, and electric attacks. Damage over and above the first 6 points is suffered as normal. The effect lasts for 120 seconds. Force body. In security, you can almost skip. Almost all locks have a DC 26, so you're already good. Well, I still like leveling it up, because it does come in handy for other things if I remember correctly. Affect Mind. Universal power. Affect Mind enables persuasive use of the Force. Once a Jedi has this power, extra options will appear in conversations as appropriate. Success is not guaranteed for extreme commands, or if the target is strong-willed. The power does not affect droids either. Only the main player character can select this power during level up. Okay. Alright, so Affect Minds is basically the Jedi mind trick that they have. Force Deflection, we can't get that one. Stun. Stun Droid. Wound. Dark Side Power. This power triggers spasms in the victim's lungs, causing...
The underscore Vulcanator just traded with 10 viewers.
Thank you
Welcome to the parlor.
raid. It's wonderful, wonderful to meet you. I am your baroness, mother of spiders, Gwen. We are playing some KOTOR 2 today. I hope you had fun. What were you up to in your stream today? I hope it was fun. Let's give them a shout out. Here's the underscore Vulcanator. I think that's how you spell it. Vulcanator. There we go. There we go. But yes, hello, raiders. Nice Star Wars you've got here. Yes. We are playing KOTOR, which I hope you guys will enjoy. But what did you guys end up streaming today? Let's have a look. Let's have a look what you guys streamed today. Oh, you also did some Star Wars. Nice. It's a great game, isn't it? I used to play it a lot when I was younger. I played it with my papa when he showed me what Star Wars was all about. But yes, welcome, 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 welcome. If you want to stick around, that's perfectly fine. But if you want to go and raid and run, that's perfectly okay as well. Make sure you look after yourself. Go and grab a drink. Go and grab something to eat. Go and sleep if you need to. But if you do wish to stick around, make sure you give a follow, because you never know, I might just disappear from your feed forever. And we are definitely playing more of KOTOR. So yeah, you don't need that. I am easily distracted. Just wait 30 seconds. I'm sure a random leaf will grab my attention. Terrible, terrible night. But alright, let's get back to the game. We are picking our first level up power. Lots of Star Wars games. Every Tuesday in May has been Star Wars Roulette. So lots of random Star Wars games. I am a KOTOR channel mainly though. Ah, I see. I used to play Star Wars Empire at War, the KOTOR series, the MMO, and the and the crappy Age of Empires Star Wars game that they released. Like, if you've ever played the Age of Empires Star Wars, you know what I'm talking about when I say crappy, because it's not really, you know, not really all that interesting, you know. What else we got? We've got Slow Galactic Battlegrounds. That's the one, yeah. Oh, and I also played the original Battlefronts. Oh my god, playing fucking Kimono. Not Kimono, oh, what was it? It was the Flying Bug Planet against the droids. That was one of my favorite maps. That, and I always played the droids, but I also loved the space battles. They were probably one of my favorite. Dark Size Power Fear. Shock. Force Lightning. Force Storm. Well, as much as I don't want to be a dark side user, I'm still going Genosis. Yeah, that map was hard as fuck to win as the clones. Oh yeah. There was only a few times that I actually managed to do that. Oh, a new Weaver. Hello. Thank you for the follow, the Vulcanator.
The _Vulcanator was just added to the web.
Also, if you wish to join our community Discord, or anybody that raided in wants to join our community Discord, we have a Friends of the Web section where you can post when you go live. If you want to join, just hit the !DS in chat and it'll bring up the link. But for now, let's continue. Drain Force, Force Scream, Mind Trick, Universal Power. Mind Tricks distracts non-droid targets. Okay. I'm sorry, but non-droid targets. I damn well remember Obi-Wan and Anakin using mind tricks to trick droids. Am I going crazy?
Versus
Cheese.
cheese.
But yeah, no, am I going crazy? I swear to God, I am remembering them using mind tricks on the droids. Or was it just verbal tricks and I'm just remembering it wrong? They absolutely never did that. Stun droid, maybe? Possibly, but yeah, it must have been just them talking on the ability that Goto has. No, I'm going to go with the, of course, the ever-popular Force Lightning line, because I love the Force Lightning line. I'm sorry, Even if we don't go down the dark side, I'ma definitely take the Force Lightning. Zap! Ultimate power! Ah, yes. Because it has no level cap like in K1. I see. This is a power unleashes an attack on all hostile creatures up to 16 meters directly in front of the Jedi. Victors suffer 1 to 6 points of damage per each of the attacking character's levels. A successful will save by the target at a DC of 5 plus the attacking character's level, plus the attacking character's wisdom and charisma modifiers reduced by half. Goto has an ability that is basically mind trick for droids. Hey, I'm not going crazy. I know there's something similar. Alright, so we took this one. Why did you get more wisdom? Because I wanted charisma, and I knew we get stat points later down the line, and not to mention there's also equipment and implants that you can get that can help with your wisdom. If I'm remembering correctly, I could be wrong. It's been almost 20 years since I've played this game. So, yeah. I mean, if she didn't go consular, you don't really need wisdom. Nope, I went, Sentinel. Skills, powers, good. You do if you want to spam offensive powers. I mean, I'm not gonna spam offensive powers. I just wanted the electricity, shiny, sparky thing. I did it because I liked the lore-based stuff. Yeah, well, if you want to spam offensive powers, go consular. True. Tick, 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 tick. Yoink. Stealth field generator, some more ion grenades. Well, seeing how we don't exactly have a great track record with stealth, I'm gonna just use the grenades. I do believe. Door. Also, just double check. Did I remember to... End of combat round. Game will pause at the end of each combat round. Yes, please. You can just hack everything with sword, especially on normal. Okay. That should be good. We should have that fixed now. Oh. Okay, then why didn't you pause? You stupid f***ing thing. E. Slice! There's another droid over there. Power attack that droid. He'll take a shot. No, he won't get a shot. Hit him with a normal attack. Alright. Why does it say you're still alive? You're not. Let's do a flurry on that guy. Our health is fine. There we go. Take out another droid. Okay, game stutter, stop doing that. You are not allowed to stutter. Hell yes. Fuck your bullshit. I think you can swap those attacks, grenades, etc. with shift 1, shift 2, or was it control? Possibly. Alright, let's get to the console. Emergency lockdown. Enter code to cancel lockdown. Look for the control override switch. You find the security officer's override switch. Do you wish to activate it? Activate the switch! For the love of God, activate the switch. Holding cell door, force field. Alright, so that's taken care of. So what's down here? Because I saw this. Don't miss the side corridors. Don't worry, we're checking everything out before we go through the main bad door. Ooh, damaged mining droid. I remember this. Success. It looks like as if someone recently modified have been made to this unit's vocabulator. Droid will no longer accept commands from any member of the mining facility except one. ID designator matches the maintenance officer for this facility. Oh, you motherfucker! Interesting. That prick decided to kill everyone. Check the last received command. It looks as if the mining protocols have been set to mine every organics and any non-authorized droids in the facility. If this is the case, then the mining droids have likely wiped out everyone and everything in this facility. Ooh, shit. Okay. Switch mining protocol to defend organics. Success! This droid has now been switched to defend any organics in the facility. Someone chooses to attack you, this droid will attempt to protect you. Fuck yeah! Hi, little dude. Bastard maintenance officer. And he was acting so innocent too. I know, right? Like, he couldn't... I never could understand how some people can just blatantly lie like that. Alright, what's over here? What is over here? Oh, that's just, yeah, I can't break that lock. Because it's a... Oh, wait, can I? Because I've changed the security override. Can I... Nope. Never mind, I was right the first time. Turbo lifts are fucked. You can't use the turbo lifts. We got to use the stairs. Damaged mining droid. Which mining protocol to defend organics? Droid has now been... Leave the droid alone. The more we change to this, the better I do believe. Success. Good. Leave. Get components. No. Because it will break the droids. I have a strange feeling we want the droids. Or at least I'm pretty damn sure. Alright, we'll test it on one guy. Alright, we'll test it on one guy. Success. You have removed a number of components from the mining droid. Leave droid alone. Okay, thank you, Marcus. We go back and get components. See, this is why I have someone like Marcus telling me shit like this. You skipped the XP, might as well get something. True. And I'm pretty sure we get XP for doing the repair too. I don't think it's much XP, but it's like 10 or something? No? It's only... damn. May the Baba Booey be with you. Hello, Dirk. It's good to see you. Show the lock? No, I don't think it does, because usually it pops up. Where is the log? That's the journal. Medbay murders. You found record showing a lethal dose of sedatives, who might have attributed. Computers, logfish, messages, log below. Now, make mistakes makes the game more interesting. Once you have an encyclopedic knowledge of the game, you tend to do the same things over and over again. True. The message screen shows related data such as experience points gained, attack and damage rolls, dark side and light side shifts. Okay. No, by the looks of it, it doesn't give me any XP. Feedback? No. I only got the components. No experience gain. No experience gain. Alright, so what's on this side then? Can we murder the repair dude because he's an asshole? Like, who sets an entire facility's worth of droids to kill everyone just for a bounty? The fuck?
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read.
Goggles does.
But you have nothing to fear from this one. And
he might yet prove useful. Man, who is this loser? I mean, I've never liked this character.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniforms while I've been in here?
Also, where the hell is my fucking clothing? This is Han Solo KOTOR edition. Yeah, it is. What do we got? We've got... Really hard to see all the options because of the way that the frickin'... Literally the best character in Star Wars. What do you mean? No, the best character in Star Wars is the hot, blind, fucking Sith chick. The, what's she called? The... She's just weird. Guy has a cool backstory, though. Uh-huh. Visa. Yeah, Visa. I think that's who I'm thinking of. I keep those eyes up and tell me who you are. Care to explain why you're locked up? What is this place? She's just the hottest character in Star Wars. Well... I don't know about the hottest character in Star Wars, but she damn well comes close. After Handmaiden, that is. The facility deserted. Happened. I have time for this. Tell me what happened. I'd keep those eyes up here.
Captain Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
Atten. That's right, that's his frickin' name. Care to explain why you're locked up?
Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
They're insulted right now. I'm glad, Dream, you think the same reason. Why do people dislike Atton? He's just a very abrasive person. I don't like him. What is this place? Facility is deserted. What happened?
Before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story.
That's the point.
If Jedi shows up, and you know what that means.
Yes, I know
he's Jedi. The Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But
I know it's the point. I know it's the point. But he's an asshole. I don't like assholes.
That since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting. Then there was some big explosion. I was sitting here for a long time. Then you showed up in your underwear and things got a lot better.
I'm gonna murder you. I really want to murder you. Can I please fucking murder him?
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
I mean, yeah. Not many Jedi left. What happened to them?
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago.
Anyway, best character is T3M4. He is one of the two characters who understands everything at all times. The other being Kira. Says nothing intelligible and still has more personality than anyone in the prequels. He's an asshole because if he isn't, then the Force sensitives can read his mind. If you're pissed at him, it's harder for you to read his mind. Hence why I hate the prick. I had heard rumors of a war. But a war between Jedi? The stories I've heard of the Sith, not the Jedi.
Yeah, Revan, Malik, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy.
To spiderwebs.
Where have you been?
Oh, this is where you select the outcome of KOTOR 2-1. Okay. I've been away since the Mandalorian Wars. Tell me what happened next. What happened between Revan and Malik? Couldn't care less about... Can't go any further because there's a fucking... Couldn't care less about Revan's fate. I had others... for you. They made up and hugged. KOTOR 1 didn't happen. Oh yeah, you see all the questions, but I've got a taskbar in front of them. So it's hard for me to select things. I've got to use the numbers. I have other questions for you. Enough, let me ask you something else. I've been away since the Mandalorian
Well, I wasn't
Wars.
there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
Interesting. I heard said Revan defeated Malak, then went to Cordoba, unite the Sith against the Republic. Led to believe Revan saved the Jedi and the Republic. Don't care about... Led to believe that Revan saved the Jedi and the Republic.
I guess. There's rumors all over space about it. All I heard was Revan returned to pay Malak back for trying to kill her in the first place. You know women.
Huh. How long have you been in this cage? Revan was a man, not a woman. I heard Revan's redemption involved her stopping Malak, and she has no choice but to fight him.
Well, I wasn't there, thankfully. But I heard what she was like during the Mandalorian
Sorry,
Wars.
Vulcanator.
And it sounded like she was quick to wipe out anyone who crossed her.
Didn't
Dark Jedi
play
are bad
KOTOR
enough.
1.
But when a woman falls to the dark side, you better space yourself before they catch you. No offense or anything.
I'ma fucking murder this guy. None taken. I have some questions for you. Witness, I need to know what they're... Enough history. I'm actually glad you selected female, because Anton's lines are way better that later on.
Look, not like your half-naked interrogation isn't a personal fantasy of mine, but... Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about.
Took you long
Where
enough.
is everybody?
Are you mangling every single name you read? What do you mean? What did I mangle now? I don't know, this facility seems abandoned. Don't you know what's happened to them? But plain dumb, you must have seen what took place.
From my
Mira
beautiful view in this
and
security
Anton's
cage, look,
Fanta
I heard
are
some
favorite
explosions, some
in both
emergency
games.
alarms, some toxic
Aton.
gas pouring out of the vents. Maybe none of them
Aton
survived whatever
Visa.
happened. And if they're all gone,
Especially with
look,
female
hey,
K2
let me
protag.
out and I can help you. I can.
I hate the man.
gotten
Why
out of
would I
trouble
pronounce
countless
his
times.
name any better? Wait. Tell me your plans and we can go from there.
This facility isn't a
Success.
military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down the cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
Just call him Mr. Pure Pazak. Yeah, he is pretty much the only person that you learn Pazak from, so I suppose that's very true. One thing first. Patients in the medical bay were killed with a lethal dose of sedatives. Know anything about that?
Huh? What are you talking
You even
about?
mispronounced Priya. And her you like. Well, I... wanted to know if you knew anything and you don't.
So you done interrogating me, or are we gonna work together and try to get out of this mess?
Might be able to fly a ship out of here without you. I'm going to go out on a limb. Are you South African? No, I'm Australian. That's the first time I've ever gotten called South African, though. I've been called British, I've been called Irish, even Welsh. But never South African. How did you get South African? Was I accidentally doing a South African accent? I mean, I do tend to switch accents a lot, so I'm not surprised if somebody thought that it was a South African accent, because your accent sounds like a mix of Australian and English. True, and the South African accent is pretty damn close. She's from Cape Town. She's my hero. Oh, quick breaks. Puddin', that was so cute. South Africans' accents are a bit more harsher and punchier. True, true. Dear me, why is my throat playing up tonight? Ba 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 ba. Alright. Why don't you tell me what to do and we'll see. I'll be able to find. Trust you. I'll switch off. If you try and run, I will cut you down without a second thought. Yes, please. My mistake as a sleep-deprived American.
Let's get to the command console.
That's okay, the Vulcanator. And if you do need to go to sleep, by all means, look after yourself. I'm mother of spiders for a reason. So I will mother you to death if I have to. Alright, let's go. Alright, we got a companion. Hooray! I mean, at least they had the right side of the equator. True. Very true.
You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being
She's not
updated,
joking either.
So it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space
Yeah.
dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside.
Nice.
Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey!
Sounds like you're about to tell me something I'm not going to want to hear.
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
Well, that sucks. That wouldn't be standard procedure in emergency lockdown.
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here. Trapped.
Is there anything else we can do with this console? There must be some way to lock down from here. No, we'll go to number 1.
All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
And we contact miners. Let's see if we can try to research.
Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
I don't know how I got the dark side point, but I got the dark side point. Oh yeah, I definitely plan on going to bed very soon, but you happen to come along and stream the best game ever made. Yeah. Well, one of the best game. One of the best games, because there are definitely a few others out there. Did we already get this? I don't think we did we? Wanna hear a pizza joke? Sure. What's the joke? Also, seriously, can we find some clothing for this poor woman? It's bad enough that we ran into Lechy McLechlech. Nah, it's too cheap. Oh my god, quick breaks. Oh my god, that was good. That was good. But goddamn, girl. Goddamn. There are no clothes on this level, are there? We're literally just running around in our underwear. Where the hell are the clothing? As I get the strange feeling that we are meant to have had clothing by now. Break down. Use the lab station. Med packs, antidotes, stimulants, mines, grenades. I mean, I got this moat for a reason. Did you get it as a train? A what do they call it? A hype train reward? I can now hear the dads laughing in unison somehow. Alright, so there is no clothing. slightly annoyed that there is no clothing. Or at least I'm missing the clothing. I don't know where I am missing the clothing. No, it's just one of my channel emotes. I literally play this game all the time. Fair enough. Alright, let's talk to the computer. Hangar Bay 25. Can you read me? Hey. Heck yeah, we have our droid. Do a diagnostic, then follow my instructions. I love droid speak. I really fucking love droid speak. We're trapped on the administration level. Can you unlock the turbo lifts? Even I know that means no, try the fuck again. There must be an emergency hatch. Try to find one. Speak English, you bloody clanker. Don't question my orders, just follow them. I'd rather risk it than be trapped up here. Of course, almost 100 other mods. A regular mod and playthrough multiple times a year. I need to have a look at these mods because everyone keeps talking about mods and I'm just like, maybe? I hate being mean to the poor droid, but we need the dark side points. Alright, droid time. Security. Unlock. Take all. Did I take all? I did. Good. What did we get? Got a blaster. Droid impact armor Mark 1, please. Droid optimized interface. There's a non-spoiler mod list on the KOTOR subreddit if you want to get into modding. Interesting. I need the dark side points as she curses the toaster. Shock arm. I think we're gonna stay with the shock arm. Alright. Oh, broken droid. You've got pieces that I want. Give me the broken droid pieces. What else do we got? This one. I think I've ever spent time on the subreddit. I used to be active on Deadly Stream though, where it was developed. Cool. Alright, what do we got? Oh, security door. Oop. What this? Hey, it's the Ebon Hawk, and it's all fixed. Oh, nope, not what I want. When you get piece of droid, be ready that it can get angry. Very true. Fuel depot. What else is there? Hair kits. Seen as undeadly, but Nexus has been catching up lately. Apparently, you can get a lot of the mods on the workshop too for the Steam version. Hangar controls. Ragus controls. System diagnostics. System damaged. Repair. Several parts have been removed from this console, and a laser drill has been used on a number of subsystems. Despite the sabotage, however, The console's basic functionality was intended to be repaired quickly with the remaining parts. Alright. Fail, you need some basic parts. We had basic parts. The fuck are you talking about? Try again. Okay, obviously we don't have parts. I thought, no, we got a med kit, the repair kit. Okay, fine. We'll try this door. What is behind door number 2? Enemies! Of course there's fucking enemies. And then we go zappy zappy to you too. Or just shoot it. Shooting's good too. It's me. I'm behind door number 2. Just attack. Surprise, bitch! Shoot. Good shot. Come on. There we go. That's another lot of droids taken care of. Na 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 na. Environmental underlay Mark 1. Okay. Go towards 1 because it does have a level cap. You can, but I wouldn't recommend it. Steam Workshop implements mods lead to more problems than not if you have more than, like, 3 mods. Ah, okay. Note to self. Do not touch Workshop mods. Why does that not surprise me either? Minus Sonic Detonator. Okay. Thank you very much. But yeah, that shock arm is OP as hell in early games. Sealed door. Bash the door. Someone has purposely welded the door. Okay. We gotta go this way then. La-di-da-da, la-di-da-da, la-di-da-da. La-di-da-da-da. Already got that. Something needs WD-40. I heard some bad squeaking then. What's this door? Fuel depot. I like how I predicted this. I said, so when the Kota version comes out, all the Steam simps shouted at me, then I turned out correct. Ah, yes. Get components from the dead droid. Well, we got components now. We could go fix the thingy. I know there's something we're meant to do shortly. Shoot. Shoot! Damn you, shoot! Good shot. Shoot again. Okay, shoot this one then. Aha! Deadly Ion Striker. Deadly Sonic. Progress Depot Survey. Purged the fuel lines and I found 3 Sonic charges attached to the inside. I checked the work logs and only droids have been in this area. I tried to contact security as soon as I found the explosives, but I can't seem to get a signal through. I'll remove the remote detonators and I'll keep the explosives on me until I can get them to security in the hangar. Interesting. I mean, it's nice to play on Steam, but yeah, it's got issues. It's perfectly playable. Well, that's good, because I'm playing on Steam. If it wasn't perfectly playable, I'd be very upset. Wrecked Droid contains a special droid-based item that, when equipped, allows a droid to perform special attacks against opponents. This destroyed droid contained an Ion Blaster, which is extremely effective against droid opponents, and energy shields. It only has a limited number of charges, after which it is destroyed. Okay. Shock arm. Right, Ion Strike. So those two are expendable. Or consumable, I should say, not expendable. Never used the blaster. The shock arm was too OP. So I was saving in case I needed it. Uh-oh. More spider bots. They have energy shields. Of course they fucking have energy shields. We just got a thing that does energy shield crap. So of course they're going to throw energy shield wielding droids at us. Well, that was useless. I mean, yeah. It's basically a stun gun. And then zap. Now we beat the living shit out of them. Can I change shit in the middle of combat? I can. Okay. Shock arm. Gwen from the future. My creations, how could you? You can see the attacks are queued automatically. Back from my ads, ruining my fun. Sorry, Vulcanator, I can't really control those very well. You can cancel them with Y. Yeah, you can also click on it. And it makes them go away. Why? Dream. Why? Thank you for Dream to gift the Vulcanator with a tier 1 subscription. Thank you. I don't deserve it, but thank you. I don't... I know, I'm a streamer too, lol. If only Twitch let me forego the 1 cent per view, I would absolutely get rid of ads. Yeah. I'm not going to argue, because if I argue, I'm just going to get yelled at. Functionality restored. Access emergency commands. Check status of emergency. Open the blast doors to that. Insufficient spikes. Return the main thing. Hangar logs. Access, docking, and takeoff procedures. Contraband.
A lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure cargo hold until we can pass it through the quarantine checks. And as requested, all the programming spikes the security officers wanted confiscated have been stored there as well, to prevent further system compromises. The secure cargo hold should be safe enough. If anybody wants to break into it, they'd have to blow it open with explosives.
Lovely. At least we know where we're going. Maintenance violation.
The mining droids to repair that Jedi's freighter. I come in here off the work shift and 3 of them are repairing the port stabilizers? Did I miss something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be locked down ever since that Jedi arrived. I don't know what maintenance is up to.
So there's 3 of those.
Droids for repairs, especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair the ventilation
exactly in the right time zone for this stream. But I'll come say hi if I'm around at 5 AM. Don't worry, I also stream...
The nav computer's been voice locked.
I also stream at
considering this latest droid commission breach,
11 o'clock
putting the droids in this section under the control of the current dock
Australian
officer.
time,
If anyone sends
which is
commands to the
usually
mining
about
droids outside
8
this
o'clock.
terminal, I'll be forced to enact full
I
override.
can't remember. One of my other Americans, what time do I usually stream at 11 o'clock? My time. I don't do conversions well. I don't do conversions well. Maintenance officer being sus again. Exactly. Access hangar bay layout. Access comm system. Run diagnostic. Diagnostics running. You're Queenslander. You're 17 hours ahead of me. One of my mods is Aussie. She's in Queensland. That's lucky for her. No, I'm in the East Coast. I'm in the New South of Wales. Contact the administrator level. Okay. Well, we can't do that because we haven't got a spike, I don't think. Yeah. So let's just log out. Because I don't think we can really do anything without spikes and shit. Sydney area, right? Yes. Yes, that is correct. Hangar 25. Main cargo hold. Should be 9 PM EDT. Thank you very much. Lovely mod quick breaks. Security cargo. Oh, there's the shutdown droid. I forgot they killed him. Decontamination area. And the main functions. Access command. Yeah, because we need spikes for that. Your terminal access successful. Access any image. Some cells reroute a few depot containing burnout with mining lids prevent remote access. Alright. Check subsystems. Yeah, no, these are the ones that need the spikes. Nope, can't do that. Can we get in here? No. Okay. Sealed door. Run! Kaboom! Open sesame, bitch. This utility droid looks as if it suffered irreparable damage. Oh, C3CFD, my dear friend. No. Sad. Alright, get items. Take all the items. Faster cylinders. There's my fucking flamer arm. Security. Yay. Computer spikes. 3 of them. Good. I think we need all of them to actually activate everything anyway. Oh, poor guys. I'm going to use you for parts. Luckily, we can't actually do that, otherwise I'd be even more upset. Yeah, I'm in mountain time here in the States, which is 2 hours behind EDT. So, just hit 5 AM here. I'm waiting for places to open so I can order food before bed. Fair enough. Send in the Jawas! F or 3CFD. Exactly. Access hangar bay layout. Turn to main function. We want emergency commands, check a thingy. That one. Open, and then emergency controls, that one, that one. Warning. Conduit removed. Oh, well, fuck you then. The technician being sus again, breaking shit before I can even get to it. Oop. Shock arm, go! Oh, wait, hang on. No, don't do that. Shock arm this one. Zappy zappy. There we go. Charge! There we go. Next dude. There we go. Well done. Well done. Yeah, the shock arm has kind of poop range, the only downside. True. But I mean, they've got to give something a downside, I suppose. Can't be completely overpowered. Droid neural pacifier. Okay, what the fuck is a neural pacifier? 10 uses. On hit, stun 100% for 9 seconds. Okay. It's a stun gun, basically. Understandable. Have a good day. You take that, and you take this. Okay, would you like to go through the door? Thank you. Sonic grenade components, sonic discharge cell, mild Devarian edge. Interesting. Interesting. Door. Time to go to the fuel depot again. This time we're on the top level. I doubt I can unlock a containment field. Not at least with a freaking lockpick anyway. I love that they give you the option, but it's just like, why? You know that's not gonna work, but you still do it anyway. Call up system. Knockdown. Someone has spliced the fuel deploy computer. Create a phantom leak. Sealing off the area with 4 fields. Make blast. Ah, okay. Open emergency hatch on progress administration level. Done. Turn to main console. This. Maintenance level. Fuel line sensors. There's explosives. Sealed. There appears to be some sort of metal casing lying inside the fuel pipe. Can't make it out. Entrance to droid maintenance area. Of course that's the most heavily fucking defended place. Been sealed off, however, new programming has introduced keep it from opening even if the lockdown is cancelled. There's no way to shut down the field that you can see from the terminal, which means that anyone inside the facility is effectively cut off from the hangar bay. Lovely. Lovely. And shot. Yep. Asshole. Goddamn asshole.
So, how long have you been a Jedi? Must be tough, you know. No family, no husband.
You see the sword I'm wielding, right? I could just stab you. Stupid frickin' character. No tougher than enduring your full sympathy while you're staring at my chest.
Hey, I wasn't trying to...
Hey, I wasn't trying to bullshit. You were staring at my tits. Like every other man that I have ever met.
Cargo cylinder came through.
It looks like it, but strange he didn't contact me on the comms. We'll see. I don't believe.
If he got the turbo lifts working,
See,
then
the
we should
sword
have a clear run to the
he's
hangar.
wielding, right?
Oh, a new weaver. Hello.
Hi, Christopher Turnbull. It's good to see you. Thank you for the subscribe over on the YouTube. Would you be simple creatures and every other woman you also met? Very true, considering my disposition. I'm also guilty of doing the same thing. So, anyway, Pure Pazak, you are forgiven. The turbo lifts are locked down manually, so I had him open the emergency hatch.
Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you? That
Yes.
explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there
They're
except
drawn to stress
superheated rock and
balls.
collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an
Yes.
idiot to go down there.
I mean, there was a joke that Rob Williams once made. Men are simple creatures. All women need to do is put a squeak toy in breast implants and you'll entertain us for days. Maybe, but it's the only way out. It's better than risking... I risk my life than yours. Jedi life is sacrificed. Besides, someone's got to save our skin. If it's dangerous in those tunnels, then you should be the one going, not me. Honka honka. Exactly.
Me? You're the Jedi.
I'm a bit tired, so I'm off. Okay, Duck.
Guardians of Peace
You have a
and
good
justice
rest,
throughout the
okay?
galaxy, last I
Or a
heard.
nap. It's morning for you, isn't it? You're right. I'll take the risk. No sense in both of us risking our lives. Jedi code doesn't apply to fallen Jedi, so don't make me any angrier, or there will only be one of us standing here.
There's no way
Imagine
I'm
if
going down
implants
there.
squeaked.
You might as well lock me up again if you freed me just to throw
True.
me into a nest of Gundarks.
I don't have time for your cowardice. Stay here
I'll
then.
take coward over stupid any day. I'll keep the comlink on just in case you need some help. Not that I'll come running, mind you.
You have received a com link. Party members of other communities to inform. Okay. Bring away all light side points. I don't know what you're talking about. See, I didn't get any dark side points for that. I was just being combative. I was just being a bitch. Because I don't like the guy. But you could have gotten light side for self-sacrificing. Hell no! Why the hell would I want to self-sacrifice for somebody I hate? I'm not stupid. Now, where the hell are we meant to be going? Emergency hatch. Okay, so it is this way. To be fair, Aton is a womanizer. He low-key deserves it. Hi, Jasmundo. It's good to see you. I hope you are enjoying our playthrough of KOTOR. He wishes he was a womanizer. I mean, he's just creepy. Honestly, he fills me with, like, wannabe energy. Like, he thinks he's cool, but all the women are just like, actually, I've got the perfect song. The perfect song for that, for Aton, or whatever his fucking name is. You know, pretty fly for a white guy.
Can you read me?
Said it before. That's the point. I know that's the point. Doesn't stop me from hating the guy. Barely. There's a lot of static. Yes, for a minute, I thought you were Kia with telepathy. Comlink, I don't want you contacting me while I'm down here. Do you want...
Down there, probably caused by that explosion.
That's
Still,
racist.
looks like there's a route down to the Paragus fuel depot. If the path
No, that's the name of the fucking song.
knocked out most of the sensors. There should be an emergency crate in the next room.
He's literally trying to bamboozle you because the actual nature is much worse. Yes, I do remember that. I'll be careful. If you detect any signal me. Hi, Sarge. Feed Sarge. Also, for those that don't kind of get the joke that we just made with the whole feed Sarge, in one of our comfy cozy games, I named the puppy dog after Sarge. So every time Sarge appears now, my brain automatically goes to feed Sarge. I'll be careful. Alert me immediately if you pick up anything. Any of your advice from now on.
Will do. And be careful out there.
Rename droid to Sarge. I wish we could rename the droid. Feed Sarge, redeem when. That, Dirk, that is a fucking great idea. Somebody redeem cheese. Give Sarge cheese. That's about the closest we have at the moment for feed Sarge is cheese. Can a droid eat? Technically, maybe? Get items. Oh, hell yes. We finally got some fucking clothing. Got survey gear, which gets a +1 to awareness. Halo mining shield.
Cheese.
Cheese. Mining shield. Belt, safety harness, demolitions 1. 5 to sonic damage is even better.
Cheese.
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 Can a droid dream of electric sheep?
Grated. cheese.
Possibly.
Cheese,
I mean,
cheese,
Isaac,
cheese. You have to cut
Isaac
your piece of cheese.
Asimov did a pretty good interpretation of that.
Cheese, and tons of cheese.
Yes, and it looks like there's some clothes in here.
Cheese. That was too much cheese. The correct amount of cheese.
You're an
Different
asshole.
coloured cheese.
What is this shit? It is cheese.
Mousetrap, straightforward, bog standard, itchy cheddar cheese. Join us again next time when we make
there's some kind of mining energy shield in here too. Understood. Anything else? Any advice from now on? Keep the tunnel clear. Got it. Let's go.
Just one more thing.
Where's Captain Slow talking about cheese? Because it's the meme. It's the goddamn meme. I sneak by them. Any advice for cutting the droids? I don't have any advice. I can handle them.
There's gonna be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal by the main access shaft.
Well,
That'd be governing intelligence.
had. I don't think he actually does have a food show anymore. I think it's finished airing. Mostly reruns now, if I remember correctly. Oop. Well, there's explosives. Can I...
Watch where you step. I'm picking up a lot of sonic mines down there.
Okay, you know what?
You have to. Makes them harder to spot. If you have any skill with demolition, if you have survey gear or a safety harness, put them on. They'll make spotting and
Oh, hey, you got clothes. Yes! Save. Yes, well. I don't want any of your advice. Shut up. Up. Alright. See if you can recover one, because that's more XP and components, if not just disarm. I remember seeing James May in other James May Our Man in Japan. That was a good show, actually, if I remember correctly. And yes, thank you, Marcus. Let's save. Save. Hey, you don't have demolitions? I should. Maybe. Do I? Where's my... Here we go. Yeah, I got to... No, I don't. Whoops. Let's not walk through the mines. Okay, then you just need to pass them. Okay, stop moonwalking and pick up whatever's in the box. Please don't walk into the mine. Okay, you're starting to annoy me. Just... God, that's getting way too fucking close. Wish I hadn't been feeling ill earlier. Could have advised you the 1 point into everything advice. Well... I mean, I like my build. I do. And we have the astromech droid for demolitions. I remembered that much. Hip checks mine to assert dominance. Yeah. Damaged mining droid. Reactivate the droid. Droid. How many repair parts do we have? We have 4. Engage droid in patrol mode. Nice droid's targeting system. Enable droid to allow you to move by it. Don't have a hot minute though. Yeah, that's true. Shock the droid! No? Alright then. Hit the droid. Shock the droid. Yes. Hit the droid. There we go. And then stab a droid. There we go. Keep stabbing the droids. Power attack. Power attack. There we go. Do you have flurry? Yes, I do. I just forgot to use it. Opponent's sonic grenade. Good. More explosives Ion grenade! Hell yes! Flurry! There we go. Ah! Burning! You die first! There we go. Oh, you annoying creature. There we go. Flurry! Just spam flurry until you're all dead. That probe exploded and hurt you. Good to know. Good to know. There we go. Health. Next one you see, you better have some force save to zap from a distance. I do not have force points. I don't know how to get force point. Energy shield, Talos mining shield, adrenaline, adrenal strength. Alright, it's time for food places to open, which means it's time for me to run. Best of luck with the run. Remember, you can get Ayrton's backstory with low influence as well as high, so definitely treat him like shit. Okay. You have a wonderful rest of your day, the Vulcanator, and a wonderful sleep when you do. It was a pleasure to meet a fellow Star Wars enthusiast. I get the feeling that's a bad idea. Let's not go that way. Okay. Is that the only way? Because that doesn't look like a good idea. Corpse. We forgot to loot a corpse. Yep, apparently that's the only way we can go because the other way was blocked, if I remember correctly. And yeah, it's important to always go the same direction with an NPC. Either make them very happy or very unhappy with you. Inference check measures how far away from 50% you are. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay, that... I'll go that way. But we definitely have to go through that evil thing. Let's use the mining shield. I'm pretty sure that's what we're meant to use to get through here. Run. Mining droid Mark 1. Ignore that for now. And then hit it with a flurry. Hey, we leveled up. Level up! Skills. How about we grab a point in demolition? Then we grab a point in security, persuade, and awareness. And there we go. Yes, that's what we'll do. Melee weapon, focus melee. I mean, that could probably be a good idea. Yeah, let's get focused on the melee. There we go. Powers. Well, this time we'll go with... Speed will be useful even just for getting around. Yeah, but... I'm not in a hurry. That's what I'm trying to do. I selected this one. Thank you. Okay. Accept. Here we go. Cover the mines. Skill too low. Okay then, fine. Stable. Okay, that worked. Yep, we're meant to use that fucking shield because if I don't, that hurts. A lot. La di da dee da di da doom da di da dee da doom di di da dum di da doom di di da da doom. I never use it because I always do a no shields playthrough. Fair enough. Again, it's always interesting to see the different play styles some people have. Alright, so did all that. La da 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 da. La di da di da 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 dum da da dum. There we go. I do like to put energy resistance on Rhea though, which helps on Chilo's surface. Interesting.
Seek fluid intake. Seek fluid intake.
Fluid has been intook. And that one. The items. You came up to a melee user. Really? Are you stupid? Yes, apparently. No, don't hit it with the stupid attack. Hit it with the electricity. There we are. Count down to bathroom break, so we calculate bladder volume. How's that for parasocial? I mean, you can't get any more parasocial than the people that made a fucking period tracker for all VTubers. Which I still think is absolutely disgusting. Corpse. Yoink. All this shit we can sell later. Nothing. Able to mine. Not that I think it's getting us anything. I mean, Stella spoke of hers multiple times. I feel like at some point you can't complain. She's complain. Not that she's on there. It's XP. Fair enough. But yeah, no. That's the difference. Here's the difference, Marcus. If we talk about it, it's because we want to talk about it. When creepy people put up a period tracker that tracks our exact cycles, that's what's creepy. Not the talking about the cycles or the fact that, you know, it happens. It's the fact that somebody took it upon themselves to decide that everybody needs to know, instead of us saying that you need to know, sort of thing. It's that I can't explain it very well because English is failing me. It's a bit intrusive. That's the word I'm looking for. It's intrusive. Central controls. Thank you. There's not a lock you can keep me out of. Did you loot the corpse? Yes, yes I did. Oh no. I thought I did. Now I did. Swear to God I clicked on that, but I mustn't have. Central control. Call up droid command functions. Computer. Add other droids to droid's mining processor. Cancel all droid mining functions on organics. Release. Reassign droid mining protocols to mine sealed doors. X will cause the droids to open all locked doors on the level. If you wish to continue. Continue. Yay! Turn to droid commands. Cancel all droid mining functions on organics. Failure. Insufficient spikes. Fuck. You only had one spike. Fuck. Did you choose wisely? No, because I didn't check the... Raise the temperature in the terminal to blind the thermal sensors. Note, this will also prevent the droids from being able to shoot each other if reprogrammed. Yes. Fine, you stupid fucking... Shut down all containment fields. And main functions. Log out. Yeah. They can't see us now. So these are going to be the easiest kills in the world. So who the fuck's going to leave free XP laying around? If I can't use them, they may as well die. Come on. End its poor suffering. End the poor creature's suffering. Give it the Emperor's mercy. Or in this case, the Empress. Remains. Thank you. Insulated gloves. No, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Okay, this is cool, this is fine. Nice. End their existence. Do that one. Then do the same on that one. There we go. Sonic grenades. Broken droid. Thank you. Check the parlor with love. My darlings. Where is it? I hope my heart became filled with warmth, pride, and childlike joy. When devising new ways to lose out on XP. Uh-huh. You're evil. You know that, right? Hang on a sec. I need to have a look at something. Alright. I think when we get to the next big point, I think I'm gonna save, and then we're gonna call it quits. Because I'm starting to get EP. And it is getting close to 10 o'clock. Welcome back, Chloe. Sadly, we are just about ready to end stream. Isn't the next point where we meet the evil maintenance officer? Is it? I thought we get to the maintenance area first, and then we got to figure out how to get to the maintenance area. It all depends how tired I am by the time I get to said point. Okay, what's this way? Oh, that's a... Trust me, whatever you're detecting is probably my fault. We want cuddles. What are you talking about?
Containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels.
How much time do we have?
I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading.
Seems to be a large starting level than the first. It is. Real soon. That's rather annoying. Did I take the wrong fucking path? I wanted to keep exploring. If that's the correct way, then this way must be something else. Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew there's no real timer, but... Here's a map. I know there's a map, Marcus. I'm not blind. It's already taken. Good morning, Taco. The game is from 2000. There's no time limit. Yes. And yes, unfortunately for you, Chloe, it is already taken. Taco. They were behaving. They were behaving. You didn't need to bonk them. Besides, Bird Sky was here. She was looking out for me, don't worry. Don't worry, Chloe, that was a bit of a miscommunication there. Slight miscommunication. No, you're not getting bullied. It's okay. No, my mod was just tired and thought he saw somebody else. So, don't worry. Just woke up. Ditto. That... I mean, sadly, I can't help you make her stop laughing at you. Because all of my threats just went on deaf ears. Come on. And there we go. Disabled. Oh, there's another droid. Chloe! Terrible, terrible. Stop laughing at Alex. Time to post one of my favorite memes. Impossible. This blast ceiling, you can't unlock it, but you may be able to blast it open with some sonic... Alright, fine. I know it's gonna damage... Wait, what? Well, never mind. Laughing is good for the baby. This is what my nana said. Said, yes ma'am, she will stop. Okay. But yes, laughing is good for your health. Is that... I love how that we burnt out all their senses. They can't see us just like butchering them. You can switch targets know it's good for your health, but she's laughing at me because I'm in pain. Yeah. Alright. I think this is gonna be the point that we save it. Yep. There we go. Ah, so do we get to stab him now?
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master. Provided my receptors are not...
HK!
How may I be of assistance?
Tell me what you're doing here before I turn you into slag. Who are you? Have you seen a T3 unit? I'm looking for a way to the hangar bay.
Pitying answer. Oh, that is unfortunate,
Master.
The hangar is sealed
Sleep
behind
game.
a container
Here's 15 minutes of conversation.
Would be
Yeah.
impossible to open it.
All things Sputer proceeds to smash up robotic Spider-Max. They're renegade weavers. We can't let them live. They tried to kill us. What about override codes?
Answer. Only the Paragus administration officer would have such codes, Master. If he hasn't already been murdered in an unfortunate accident, then he is trapped in the dormitory section,
which has been effectively cut off from the facility by explosives. Is it possible to contact him using comlink? Must be another way. Reach the dormitory.
Apology. Unfortunately, communication with the dormitory section is severed, Master. It is perhaps for the best, especially if any other accidents have occurred in that section. If that were the case, the severed comlink would have spared us the satisfaction
I'm starting to
of
think it
hearing
wasn't the...
screams as they lived out their last moments in fear and terror.
I'm getting the feeling that it wasn't the other one.
Rapid retraction. Why, yes, satisfaction in knowing their fate, Master. It would be unfortunate if they had been slaughtered, but there would be a calm, comforting certainty that there is nothing we can do to escape until a ship arrives.
We don't know what happened to them. We need to find out. Must be a way to reach them.
You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory airlock, but such a route would be extremely hazardous, and I do not wish to see you damaged.
Those miners. With the codes for the miners and
Warning, Master. Continued exploration of this facility may place you in unnecessary danger. I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vessel that is no doubt on the way, even as we continue
this pointless conversation. I'm gonna find those miners, and you're going to help me. Another suggestion that, like that, I'll turn you into scrap.
Weary resignation. Very well, Master.
I want to say something, but I'm scared I might spoil something.
You see, the airlock
Possible.
is sealed by a code.
Alright, so how do I get the code to the airlock?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master, but I am afraid that it will do you no good.
What do you mean?
Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area and the airlock is voice printed, musing. In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession.
Okay, Marcus.
I suspect once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics.
You already have the code.
Condescending explanation. Oh yes, Master. The code is Maintenance Control Voice Print ID R1B5. But unless the maintenance officer speaks the code, it is useless.
Okay. Maintenance offer is dead. How can I get him to speak the code?
Master, you cannot. You are trapped here just as I am. There is nothing to do except patiently wait for whatever the future has in store for us.
Evil robot. Never mind, I'll be going. Annoying HK protocol droid. Alright. Save game! And yes, definitely need to remember to save game all the time, because this is the game from back in the day when there was no such thing as autosave. There. Alright, there we go. Well, my lovely, lovely, lovely web weavers, I hope you have enjoyed our first run through of KOTOR number 2. It is going to be a long journey, I do believe, and I think we will be raiding into a lovely, lovely, lovely crazy clown that is doing some crime scene cleaning. We are going to be raiding into Mira Mayhem. So, I hope you all had a wonderful time, and I will see you on Friday for some Spyro. But until then, I bid you a very fond farewell. Goodbye.